Hey guys, if you do anything today, please watch all of this video. What's up guys, Kevin Cage here with another cryptocurrency update. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, and I know this market has not been easy for the past year. We've been in drawdown, we've been in a downtrend, but I believe that those of you that are still here, still persevering, still enduring, still researching during the hard days are going to be in a significantly better position than the rest. And to each and every one of you, I sincerely hope that you achieve financial freedom. And I know some of you already have. And to the remaining few that are still standing, that are still here, I really hope you make the most of this. And per the Fear and Greed Index, we've been in extreme fear for months, guys. Months, not days, not weeks. It's easy to get lost in it. And what have we learned about the crypto market? Looking at the Bitcoin price chart, they occur in cycles. Now, everybody measures a cycle a different way. Some people measure from, the high to the high. Some people measure from the Bitcoin halvings. That doesn't matter. The point being is that markets move in cycles. Bear markets are extremely long and grueling. But when they break out into a bull market, it is hard and fast. I remember watching crypto YouTubers in 2017, and some of them actually only covered finance and different things like e-commerce, and I used to watch them, but they started covering crypto because alt started exploding in early 2017. There was one guy I was watching, and he wasn't even a crypto YouTuber, he was like an e-commerce guy, and he was talking about XRP at half a penny. And then later, it did a 1000% move up to 5 cents. And then the rest is history, of course. End of 2017, everybody joined the market. And I'm sure some of you guys remember the 2017 crypto news channels. But after we had this big crash, I remember some of them just completely disappeared. They came back here when the market was back up in 2019, and then after the 2020 crash, they're like, I'm out. But the market happens in cycles. Retail always wants to leave when altcoins are down 90% or pushing all-time low prices. I know, it's scary, I'm right there with you. But if you truly want to be a contrarian investor, you have to think differently. Looking at the XRP price chart, what have we learned? The longer the base, the higher in space. The longer the period of consolidation trapped in the specific range, the more explosive it is when it moves to the upside. We are witnessing the same thing for the XRP price chart. The answer is simple. If you don't have faith in your investment due to the current price, you can sell. I'll be stacking and I'll be holding. Nothing has changed. This is the biggest lawsuit in history, and I want to be on the right side. I think it was early 2018 when there was just a single article and it came out for your crypto project and the project would pump. And there was one that was like Ripple partnered with Walmart or something, like a clickbait headline, and the price rocketed. There wasn't really news back then about utility. There was not news about actual crypto adoption. And from the past several years, we have seen so much positive news for the crypto market. We have new SDKs to get more developers on board. These bullish cycles and bubbles are great because it catches retail attention, it builds communities. And once there's a community, there's more attention in that space. There's more attention for potential use cases. Once again, a quick summary. NFTs, making anything tradable and traceable, patent records, land registry, supply chain tracking. That's a multi-trillion-dollar use case. Cross-border payments, multi-trillion-dollar use case. The metaverse, multi-trillion-dollar use case. Data, multi-trillion-dollar use case. Bridges and interoperability between systems for backups and redundancy, a multi-trillion-dollar use case. This asset class is going to swallow all others. Now, not every single crypto is going to win. Some will go to zero and never return. So make sure that you have a blanket strategy and that you can endure and be here for the long term. Let's say that my biggest positions are in 10 crypto assets. I don't need every crypto asset to do a 1000x. In reality, I only need a couple to win big. If you have 10 assets and 2 of them, 20% of them do a 1000x, you should be retired for life. So we are in this period of consolidation. The longer the base, the higher in space. When we finally break out, the macro is still intact. Next up, Crypto Eddie just highlighting that Jed McCaleb's XRP, the majority of it was actually sold on a DEX, a decentralized exchange. Nevin Gupta of Ripple, once again right here, proud to connect QNB Group. This is the Qatar National Bank, Ripple's biggest partner in the Middle East and Northern Africa region, with China Bank in the Philippines, bringing RippleNet's customers' experience to Filipinos in Qatar. Remember that Qatar is hosting the FIFA World Cup, and who is the sponsor for FIFA? Algorand. And of course, Algorand and Ripple are tight. I know we've seen the CEOs hang out a lot. We know that Michael Arrington is an investor in both of them, and he's essentially the best friend of Brad Garlinghouse. I love Algo and Ripple. So again, Ripple's already been partnered with QNB. This is the largest financial institution in the Middle East and African region. And China Bank is one of the leading private universal banks in the Philippines through RippleNet. QNB is currently ranked as the most valuable brand in the Middle East and Africa. Also, Casper has been listed on BitGet. Next up, Ripple partner Thunes partners with, I don't even know how to pronounce this bank, it starts with an A, expands bank payout services across Morocco. And they're connecting to this bank via Ripple. Now, Morocco is the third largest remittance receiver in Africa after Nigeria and Egypt, and Ripple's already partnered with Egypt's largest bank. The World Bank estimates that personal remittance inflows increased strongly during the pandemic, reaching an estimated $7.4 billion at the end of 2020. I also love this post right here, shared by San, S-A-N. We have Gilbert Verdian of Quant and Overledger. Gilbert was ISO 222 compliant when you were wearing diapers. It started back in 2013 to make blockchains compatible with the ISO 222 messaging standard between financial institutions, to interoperate with existing financial systems, which led to establishing the ISO TC 307 in 2015. Quant essentially has its own ISO framework. Now, per some blogs I was reading yesterday, because I was reading for like 6 hours yesterday, just kind of doing a research day. The financial system today, as we know, it's decades old. It was built for cross-border payments before the internet was even a thing, so safe to say we need updating. But a lot of the business logic that exists between financial institutions is not code, it's actually just like letters, which makes it highly inefficient. In the future, this is going to be turned into code, this is going to be turned into numbers, so that everything can interoperate without friction. It's going to be truly automated, especially thanks to DLT. Next up, the Hedera ecosystem. With their DEX, their decentralized exchange, they had their audit report for Saucer Swap Labs, and they received a 10 out of 10 security score on all contracts. Beautiful. Also, to the Constellation DAG community, the Stargazer wallet now supports all ERC20 tokens. And the Stargazer wallet is available in the App Store. So for example, if you're on CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, to get the contract address, all you're going to do is go to the crypto, so Lattice token LTX, and you can see right there their contract, and that is the Ethereum contract address. So you can copy that, you can put that right in the Stargazer wallet, and then it'll pull it up. Also, from the HBAR Foundation, they've officially passed over 1 million HBAR accounts on Hedera's mainnet. Beautiful. I know Hedera's NFTs are getting momentum. We have grantees going live, we have DeFi and GameFi. Go to the HBAR Foundation, you can read all about the partnerships and the blogs. And here's an article right here, the top 10 Hedera Hashgraph dApps, or decentralized applications. SageWise is building a smart contract SDK. Hero.fm is a Hedera Hashgraph-based global marketplace that enables music artists to sell and showcase their music directly to fans via a decentralized platform. We have Alto.io is a decentralized gaming platform that allows users to mint, sell, and use crypto items on Hedera. CryptoTask is a decentralized task marketplace for freelancers solving the problems of the centralized marketplaces. We have Red Swan, a secure platform based on Hedera that allows users to invest in tokenized and high-quality commercial real estate assets, wow, with the security and liquidity of public markets. And then we have Mingo right here, a multi-channel messaging platform, puts together all conversations in a single platform. Damn, supporting Facebook, Twitter, Steam, Slack, Skype. How cool is that? Discord, wow. So despite current price, there are legitimate projects being built on some of these networks. Now check this out. This is shared by Matthew Liny, a must follow. We have the ESMA. This is the European Securities and Markets Authority. It looks like DLT is getting ready for European capital markets, the big money. Distributed Ledger Tech DLT pilot. We have BlackRock playing with some AI and asset management, yikes. And we also have Investor, Distributed Ledger Tech, along with the NASDAQ with DLT. And just like I showed the other day, NASDAQ partnered with R3 on institutional grade offerings for digital asset exchanges. This is cryptocurrencies, this is digital assets getting involved into the capital markets. Okay guys, now we're going to be on CoinMarketCap and we're going to look at the tokenomics and use the tool called Historical Snapshot. If you're brand new, this is super important to keep track of the circulating supply, the total supply, and understanding the increase of the supply for each and every asset you own. So one of the main reasons that QNT has done exceptionally well and has done well over a 100x return is because it has a very low circulating supply. So first and foremost, on coinmarketcap.com, we can come up to cryptocurrencies. Now we're going to scroll down in this tab to historical snapshots. What we'll do is click that and you can see data all the way from 2013. We're going to go to, 2021 of last year. Let's do April 4th. So now when we open that up, we're going to see the price of Bitcoin, Ether, XRP, all of the assets and where they were on April 4th, 2021. So we can see the good old days when Bitcoin was at $58,000. You can see the circulating supply. You can see the total volume. Now what I like to do is actually download this data, put it into a CSV file or just make an Excel sheet and compare the circulating supply, the changes, the increases, the decreases year over year or maybe every 6 months. I think it's super important to keep tabs on. We'll click load more and we'll go all the way down. Let's do a control find for API 3. Now since last year, the circulating supply for API 3 has gone up over 4 times from 13.8 to the current circulating supply of 56.5. So for example, 56.5 divided by 13.8. What does that equal? That is a 4x increase. That means if the supply never changed, it would be times the current price of $1.51. The current price today would still be over $6. And the all-time high price for API 3 was approximately $10.50. Now, if we added, say, a factor of 4 to that 4x multiplier effect, that's over a $40 API 3. Now, plotting a Fibonacci retracement from the high, the wick, to the bottom wick, we can see API 3, that 4.236 is at $41. Now notice Chainlink years ago, starting in 2017, actually did a double top at the 3618. Then, the third time when it did challenge the 3618, it broke out. Now Chainlink reached a full 34 extension, QNT actually reached really close to a 34 extension, Phantom and Luna reached a full 89 fib extension. And XRP, if you measure from the previous all-time high, XRP actually reaches a full 55. I'll show you that in a minute. And what's interesting is Chainlink from the high to the low has thus far done a perfect backtest right here so far at a 4.236 Fibonacci extension, right there where I add that horizontal ray. Super crazy. And it's not yet quite backtesting this level of the 3618 double top around, let's just say $4.70. So super interesting that we have zoomed in 2 wicks right on the 4.236. And as you can see, the XRP price chart from the high to the low reached a full 55 fib extension. Beautiful. And what you notice is Bitcoin using the same 2013 high to the low. Where did we go? We reach a 55 fib extension just like XRP. In the 89 fib extension, where Terra Luna and Phantom FTM have both hit to perfection, is actually a $90,000 Bitcoin. And notice today, we're sitting right on this 21 fib extension. And notice that this backtest is right on the 3618. And because I'm curious, I actually want to draw a little fib on this wick to wick and just kind of see what it looks like. Damn, that is clean. Look at this. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little rectangle. This was the high, just wick. And then the low, I actually just used that wick, the crash. Where did we go? Look at this backtest thus far. Right on the 89 fib extension at 17,400. Wow. So I know the Fibonacci is not perfect, but I'm telling you, these retracement levels and extension levels are like a magnet for price action. As you can see, that XRP also, in our most recent high last year, hit the 34. It's like a magnet. And here's another reminder of Phantom FTM's price chart from the high to the low, creating a new all-time low price right there. Then we have a double top at the 21 fib extension. Crash, where do we backtest? The 4.236. Remember that Chainlink is doing that right now. And then later reaching a full 89 fib extension, a double top, doing a 1,800x return. $1,000 turns to $1.8 million in roughly 2 years to the 89 fib extension, right there, double top. Terra Luna, same exact thing, from the high to the low, dragging it over. Where did we go? You can see us reaching. This is the high, that's the low, all the way up to an 89 fib, and then we crashed hard. So for any alts that I'm watching that may have crashed 90% down, create a new all-time low price, and they're still building, I'm paying very close attention to them. And I am not, let me repeat this, I am not buying assets at an 89 fib extension. I am buying assets as low as possible, and I'm going to try to sell them as high as possible with a staggered approach, around the 618-702, maybe the 3618 4.236. Maybe the 8 fib, maybe the 13, maybe go all the way up to the 55 like XRP did. And then leave a little for life in case we do go and rocket to higher fib levels that I never thought possible. We have LCX right here with the alleged insider trading with Coinbase from the all-time low in 2019 all the way to the all-time high price. Let's check this out. This bad boy has gone up, I can't even read this number, over 430,000%. That is over, you move the decimal place over twice, that is over a 4,000x return. Insane. And Jamie, if you're watching this, huge shout out to my buddy Jamie XRP. He was one of the first people to ever tell me about LCX before I saw anybody talk about it on Twitter, along with X_Anderson, another phenomenal researcher. He's QNT, XRP, WTK, XDC, and LCX. And he was in LCX early as well. So I'm showing you an asset that has done over a 4,000x from the all-time low price, guys. And I'm trying my best to be conservative here for you. Do I believe that Casper, API3, XRP can still do a 50x, 100x, if not way more? Absolutely. And the same exact thing for XRP and other layer 1s. Also, big news from Kraken. We can see that Kraken, the crypto exchange, is under federal investigation suspected of violating US sanctions by allowing users in Iran and elsewhere to buy and sell digital tokens. Shared by the New York Times. Brazil's largest digital bank, Nubank, reaches 1 million crypto users after just a single month. Remember that the Central Bank of Brazil was meeting with the company Ripple in 2020. We can see that HARTI or Harti and Mitsui Sumitomo roll out NFT non-fungible token insurance coverage for claims. This is the future. And last but not least, guys, we have iTrustCapital linked in the top of the YouTube video description. This is a 100% free crypto IRA and 401k platform. There's been over 175,000 accounts created, over $5 billion in transactions, 2,000 5-star reviews. And I've had my individual retirement account here in crypto since early 2020. There's over 24 assets available, and staking is on the way. I'm impatiently waiting as well. This will be the first crypto IRA to ever offer DeFi. You can see that iTrustCapital is 100% free. There are no hidden fees. There's just a single 1% transaction fee, just like Coinbase, except with your 401k or crypto IRA. As you know, there is insane asymmetric potential in the crypto market. And a lot of people come in the market now and they hear that I had a crypto IRA and I was heavy in crypto in early 2020. And they're like, oh man, I wish I did that when the market crashed. Well, now's your chance. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All links can be found in the YouTube video description. I love you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.